Coach, you recently bought a calf. Is that a little bit? Tell us a little bit about that.
No, I've just
West Virginia days.
I purchased. I grew up on a farm. I bought quite a few cows up there that day. We're sending a bunch of them back to our farm in West Virginia, and I got some cows I had to replace, and then made an investment on one other cow on a calf.
Where do you keep it?
It's at 44. The rest of them will be shipped back to West Virginia that we bought.
You know, at the Houston Touchdown Club, you said something along the lines of people ask you if you're scared about the schedule, and you said, no, it excites me. How do you go about conveying that to your players, your team? And obviously that's not just a one-day thing.
Well, just show them. If you want to be relevant, you got to listen. When you want to make a difference, you have to have opportunity, and you have to have significant opportunity. So when you're playing people like we're playing, and they have the schedule we have, you're going to have plenty of opportunities. Is it tough? Is it challenging? Yes. It's not a cliche. I'm not saying it just because, hey, that's our schedule. But there's a great opportunity where we're at and where we're building this program. It's a great opportunity for us to show the development we've made, the consistency in which we can play with, and then hopefully getting over the hump like we did at the end of the year on those big games and becoming relevant in the national championship hunt. But now whether we do that or not, that's going to take time. We got to make sure we lay the foundation to understand how to compete in those games. And I think this is a tremendous opportunity for our players and our organization.
Go ahead.
Jimbo, last year you talked a lot about needing to instill a toughness in this program, the team. Do you feel like that toughness now is part of the culture?
Well, I'm hoping it is. I think it's something that you always have to work on and build, though, because toughness to a point is a daily thing. There cannot be days when you're not. So I think it's something that you have to get there. I think our players understand the importance of it. And there's, as I say, there's times all the time that I'm saying, hey, we got to get tougher. We got to get tougher. And that's not always the answer for everything, but I think that's something that will be something that you'll hear out of my mouth consistently the whole time I'm ever here, because I think it's very important to success. And I'm talking about toughness, mental and physical.
I know last year going through the Coaches Night circuit was kind of how you got to meet the fan base and get acquainted with everything. Anything different the second time through? Or?
Well, I've only had one so far. So, but, this is the second one. But it's amazing how fast a year goes. I mean, it seems weird it just seems like yesterday I was standing here doing my very first ones, and what's going on. But I think a comfort level, at least I think they know what my beliefs and what our culture, we want it to be. And I think I understand them a lot more, and the people, and gotten to know them, and a lot of familiar faces, and very excited. I mean, like I said, great people. The people are the key to A&M.
How's the recovery process of any of your players that didn't take part in spring games?
Looks like everything is right on schedule for where we got to be, so we should have everybody going in summer. Everybody should be ready to roll.
Is there any update on Vernon?
No, that's going to take time, except for Vernon, excuse me. That's just going to take amount of time, and we'll reevaluate that probably the middle of summer.
Speaking of running backs, when you go into a season or in the offseason, do you specifically look for a workhorse guy to be the guy who can
No.
or does it depend?
I mean, you have to want a guy that you can count on to do all the things, to be a complete back, and you work the others in situations. But I think we have some guys here on this team that can all be complete backs. So I don't say, if we have more than one that we can feel comfortable about in big situations and things, we'll play, it doesn't matter, so you can keep that rotation. There's not I got to have one guy. There's not that. But if that's the way it turns out, it turns out. If not, if there's multiple guys, then we'll use multiple guys.
A lot of people online just like to pontificate and talk about the uniform look and things like that. How much do you weigh in on what uniforms look like, special uniforms?
I don't a lot. I'm not into – listen, if we have to get in some kind of special new uniform to make us play well, then we're not going to be a very good team anyway. Okay? Now, do players like that? Yes. Is that significant? Yes. Do I like that? But I still I think, your history and tradition, and I like – and to be honest with you, I like the old looks. I like the throwbacks and the 98. I love those uniforms. I really do.
98's not old.
I agree with that totally. You're not going to hear an argument from me.